What is up, everybody? C10 Danny coming at you guys with another video. As I was editing this video, I realized that I never made an intro for it. I'm going to be taking apart the frame so that I can paint it and get it all coated. I use a product called Rust Tough. Link in the description below if you guys want to grab some for yourself. Since I'm recording this after, I already did it, and this is essentially how it turned out. It's all just one color now, and it's this really thick material, so I can like scratch it with my nails and whatnot, and it doesn't come off. You guys will see me take it apart and put it back together and painting it with that Rust Tough coating. I went ahead and I mounted my air tank, my fuel tank, all my airline, and my AccuAir VU4 manifold, so there will be a video coming up on that as well. I'm waiting on 2 bags in the mail for the rear. I already got the 2 bags for the front set up and ready to go, but that is for the next video, not this one. This one will only cover framework. But without further ado, I do hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys have any questions or anything like that regarding the frame or why I went ahead and did the things that I do, drop me a comment. I reply to every single comment personally. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on with today's video. So I did get the rear axle and all the links off of the frame. The frame is on these little wheel dollies that I kind of came up with so I can move it back and forth if I need to. I got to go ahead and get the front control arms, spindles, and wheels off of the frame. Cross member can stay in place. That will get painted all at once. Yeah, this is the last couple things that I got to do. Rotors are all rusted out. I'm not worried about it since rotors are pretty cheap for these trucks. It's all surface rust, so most of this will go away once I begin to actually use it. You can see even with me just rubbing my finger, most of it goes away. But this hubcap right here is missing, which is a big deal because all the grease in there can dry out and come out and give me problems later down the road. So I'm gonna go ahead and replace that. And I might go ahead and get a set of drilled and slotted rotors for it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and remove the spindle, then get the control arms and bags removed, and then go ahead and repeat on the other side. My camera's about to die, so I'm not gonna be recording this portion of the install. Pretty self-explanatory. There's 2 nuts, those U-bolts with 2 nuts on each side, king nuts, top and bottom with cotter pins. There's 1 bolt at the bottom, which is on this lower control arm to get the lower part of the bag loose, and then there are 2 bolts in here to get the top part of the bag loose. But before you can get to those 2 bolts, you have to remove this adapter plate, if you will, to adapt the stock cross member for bags. I gotta get that plate removed, and then that is done deal right there. Alright guys, so it is now another day, and we're getting real close. I finished coating everything minus the axle, so my bars, the entire frame, the underside of the frame as well, control arms coated as well, and I honestly love the finish on these. I don't know if you guys can make that out, but it's a really thick bed liner like finish without the like rocky appeal. This is it right here. I will leave a link down in the description where you can grab some yourself. I ended up running out. I ordered a 6-pack and I ended up running out, so I ordered another 6-pack. If you guys do plan on doing something like this, make sure you get more than what you need because they do take a little while to ship. It takes about a week even with Amazon Prime. So now essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish coating the axle, and simultaneously, while I'm waiting for this paint to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the front end back together. I'm gonna get back on that.
top side. I got pretty good coverage. I laid it on there real thick. I'm gonna get the front end back together while this dries, and then I'll come back, lay another coat on it, and then flip it over and lay 2 coats on that side. So this side is now finished up. I did go ahead and run the air line that goes in there already, just because it was gonna be, well, pretty much impossible to do it later. But yeah, this is pretty much how it works. So these control arms are from Michigan Metal Works. What they do is that they help with camber correction. They move the wheelbase forward 3/4 of an inch. So since I am bodied and I am so low, that's important, because if you can tell, the travel of this control arm right here is not straight up and down, but rather at an angle backwards. And so when you're laid out, this wheel moves back a lot, and you'll see it a lot in pictures. That's why, I don't know if you guys watched my earlier videos, but I talked about moving the Z forward 3/4 of an inch, and that is the exact reason why. This, on the other hand, looks like it's ready for another coat. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray another coat down on this, and then work on getting the other side buttoned up. So I got this side finished up as well. This is looking pretty dry. I am really happy with how it's looking, how it's turning out. Alright guys, so I finished messing around with the frame, and I put these like clamps on it. I'll show you guys what they look like. So this is the frame right here. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It's all black now. That's the finish on there. It's kind of like a dark, like a matte black. It's super durable. This is what it looks like up front, with shocks and airline ran. And I ran my airline through the inside of the frame rail all the way to the back. As you can see, I use these clamps right here. These are it. I'll leave a link down in the description where you can grab some for yourself. These are not too expensive. I think I got a pack of like 20 or 30 of them for like 5 or 10 bucks, something like that. Shocks mounted up almost vertically, which is honestly fantastic. That's the one thing that I wanted. I wanted my shocks to be real functional. A lot of the times whenever you go on bags, your shock is at like an extreme angle and it doesn't really do much. But I am so happy with how it turned out. It's looking real good. Yeah, anyway, that'll be the end for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to drop me a like. And if you are brand new to the channel, as I know a lot of you probably will be, don't forget to subscribe. But that'll be it for today's video. This is C10 Danny. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.